Hello, and welcome back to our channel. I'm Dylan, he's Aiden. What is going on? Oh. Alright, well,
they
we're
want
not
to
doing a
stop
police
attacking
patrol
me.
today, but... Jeez. Alright, well, today we're going to show you how to be a cop in Watch Dogs 2, because, I don't know, I guess probably a lot of people want to know how to do that.
Okay.
So we're going to explain it to you, and this is going to be a pretty comprehensive video, so I'll have timestamps in the description, so if you're looking for something specific, we will show you how to do that. But, yeah, we're gonna go over, like, we're gonna go over uniforms and weapons and how to get police cars, arresting suspects, traffic stops, and just other fun things that you can do.
Basically what you want to get first for your tops, go to tops, and you want to go to the Sunny Day Incubator. Now, if you do not have the DLC uniform, this is for the people who do not have DLC uniforms. So go to the Sunny Day Incubator, and then go to your pants, and then go to the Tailored Pants Capital Gains. And then once you have
the Sunny Day Chestnut.
Yes, or you could use the Sunny Day Chestnut shirt. Most preferably would be the Sunny Day Chestnut or the actual or the Sunny Day Advisor. It's a long sleeve shirt anyway, so it'd probably be better. For the bag, you want to go to plain stock, which I'm pretty sure it's not hard to find plain stock, so it's not really hard to find plain stock, so we're not going to go to plain stock. And then just go to plain stock and get the blue bag, blue bag. Then you want to, now we have a far drive, but we're just going to fast travel there.
Up here at the top of the map in Marin, there is a yacht club kiosk. You can go there to get a blue hat, which looks like a police hat. This is the hat that Hayden has on right now. It's
this is the blue hat with the lines in it.
It's a blue, blue navy hat thingy.
Yeah. Basically you could have that one, or if you wanna really just don't use a blue hat, you can get the black hat, which I have on now. It looks realistic as well. So, I mean that's that. And for shoes, the shoes don't really matter, but if you really want to just go for realism, Deck Loafers Woodbury. Those are the shoes that you would want. And they're the Deck Loafers Woodbury. They're at the Yacht Club kiosk. You just gotta go to footwear. It's gonna be like a navy blue type.
Yeah, or you can just go for any black boots, really. But yeah, just to recap, you can go to William Finn, get a blue shirt and blue pants, and you can go to
white
this
shirt
yacht kiosk in Marin. Well, yeah, just whatever color. And then at this yacht club kiosk, you can get that blue hat that Hayden is wearing right there. If you do have this DLC, it costs like 16 Canadian dollars, I think. But you can go into its premium at the bottom
10
there,
USD. It's about 10 USD.
Yeah. Yeah, and then the police shirt is right there, and you can hold Y. I think it's Y to
hold Y to
outfit.
equip.
And you don't have to do any missions. Like as soon as you get the DLC, then you just get the uniform.
Yes.
So also, if you do have the DLC police outfit, it comes with an emote as long as you have the whole outfit equipped. So you hold down on your D-pad, and you can tell people to move. Move. So it's just, you know, nice little thing. It comes in handy in certain situations. If you don't have the outfit, it doesn't really change much. If you come into a Torque Rat shop, there is another uniform that you can get, and it is the SWAT outfit that we used in our last video.
All you want is the all-weather synthetic. So the next thing you want to get is the CYA road leathers. Those would be the best pants to get, just because other stuff would not really work well. The helmets, you want to go to hats, and then go all the way down to the if you want no goggles on your helmet, it would be the Brain Bucket Duns Loadout, or the Brain Bucket.
Yeah, so depending on if you want goggles or not,
goggles.
There's these two biker helmets here. I personally
Not
like
just
the goggles,
that,
better.
There's the also there's a third helmet, the Brain Bucket Spenged Gold Loadout, whatever. So there's 3 helmets that you can get that work as a SWAT helmet, but the only way to actually get a SWAT truck is by if you go to if you go to Silicon Valley, there will be a police station there, which you have to take out the police station, and steal the SWAT truck from there.
In the next section, we will go over vehicles in more detail, which is what we're going to do now, actually. Now we're going to show you how to get police vehicles. There are two ways to do this, and the first one that we're going to show you works if you don't have the DLC and if you want to drive the police cars around without getting shot at every time they see you. So Hayden actually discovered this, but if you steal a police car from a police station, I believe, does it only work from this station?
It works from all the police stations. All you gotta do is just go to a police station, steal it. It would be beneficial if you don't have the police uniform.
I'm gonna show this on the map actually. So this station, it's right in the Trans Bay Center, so it's like right downtown, like almost in the middle of the map. But yeah, so there's this, I believe, is the only place where this parking area is unguarded. So you can just like walk in and take a vehicle, even if you don't have the uniform. I'm 99% sure that if you steal it from here, then they won't go after you if they see you. The thing is, they still react normally if you like do illegal stuff, like you crash into them or run people over, stuff like that. They'll still go after you. But it just helps when you're just patrolling around. One important thing that you may notice us do in a lot of our videos, if you have watched our videos, is, well, you notice if you just get in and turn the sirens on, when you get out, they turn off. So if you want to keep them on, when you get in your car, you'll see it says press B to hide in car. So you press that, turn your sirens on, and then exit the car, and then they will stay on. Sometimes if you get back in and you start driving, it'll turn off. But if you do manage to get them to stay on, then you can respond code 2 by doing that as well. You've got lights without sirens.
You have to have one that you stole from the police department to actually run code 2. There is
it's very
spotlight
strange.
glitch. There is a spotlight
Oh,
glitch.
yeah,
I don't know
forgot
it,
how
though.
to do that, I don't think.
Yeah,
I did see a video, so if I find that video again, I will put the link in the description.
If you do have the DLC uniform, there's two ways you can get it, and it's very easy. You can either steal one from the police department, or you could just do this. If you have the police hack, you can look at somebody, and you know, when it shows their name and stuff, it shows what they do and stuff on a regular basis. Then you can press X, and you have that police thing. It's going to forge evidence, as you can see here. The police are here. If you have the police DLC, you can just take the car and take off. Now we will demonstrate.
And then normally, if you don't have the DLC, if they do see you, they'd go after you right as you get in the car. But since we have the outfits, then they're not going to bother us.
Now we already explained the lights glitch with the SUV. Now, same thing works with regular vehicles like these. See, you hide in it, turn on the lights, get out, but now there's only one thing that you're gonna notice, is that when you hop back in, your lights do not stay on. That's because it's a stolen police vehicle off the streets, but as you can see, if we get in the SUV, the lights stay on.
Just to recap, if you want to go code 2, then steal something from the police station, and then once you start driving, then the lights will stay on. Alright, so what I have for my loadout is I have the stun gun, which you just have anyway. Now this I want to talk about the 0-day rifle. The reason I have this is because it has a suppressor on it, and the reason why that matters is if you don't have a suppressor and you're shooting near cops, then they will obviously go after you. But if you do have a suppressor, and you are, as long as the cops can't see you, but even if they're in your immediate vicinity, but they can't see you, then they won't go after you. Yeah, so what I use for my pistols is either the 1911 or the 9mm. The P9mm is what the cops in-game use. I think it's slightly more realistic, if that's what you're going for, in terms of what cops actually have. But if you don't really care that much, the 1911 is actually like a better pistol. So stun gun is silent as well, so you can use that as we will demonstrate. Alright, so now we're going to talk about how to arrest people. This works even if you don't have the DLC, as long as you have the APB hack unlocked. So you can hold LB and press X if you're on Xbox. I don't know.
Dispatch to squad. Suspect is wanted in connection with
But
the
anyway,
recent disappearance of
as
a
you
spouse.
saw us do in the
Detained
last
for further
section,
questioning.
it'll call the cops on this person, and the cops will come and usually they'll tackle the
Police!
person, depends
Hands
on
where I
whether
can
they
see 'em!
comply or not. But they'll either do one of
sometimes
two
they'll
things. They
run.
will, yeah, they will either run away. Well, actually, one of three things actually. They will run away, and the police will chase after them, or
And tackle them or shoot them.
Holy shit! Well.
yeah. On occasion though, the person will be armed, especially if it's a
I
gang
guess we're
member.
doing
And if
things
they
the
are
hard
armed,
way.
most of the time they will start shooting back, and then they will have a huge shootout. It's huge if there's gangs. If it's a gang, the gang will call for backup, and so will the cops, and that will just be a huge mess. Every so often, EMS will respond. So, I mean, it's not really consistent whether they respond or not. It's just sort of random. But when they do respond, they will try to revive the person, and then you can arrest them from there. But if you do notice in our police patrol videos, if you do watch them, frequently we arrest people and I come up with some random crime that they may or may not have committed. What I use for that, I actually have a randomizer app with a list of a bunch of crimes that I put in it. So I will put a link in the description for that randomizer app so you can use it. And yeah, you can basically just Google like a bunch of crimes and just make a list. Yeah, it's just helpful if you don't want to come up with a new thing every time you arrest someone. So the link for that will be in the description.
If somebody's not complying and you cannot call the cops for whatever reason, or you're trying to be nice and give him a chance and he's not listening,
you can also use your taser.
pull out your tasers and then pop him once, fall down to the ground and act like you arrested him.
Yeah, sometimes, rarely, EMS will show up and they'll revive the person, and then you can arrest them from there with the APB hack. Also, the other thing I want to mention is if you haven't upgraded it to the SWAT APB thing, I would recommend not doing that, because or else you can't like unupgrade it, so you'll always get like SWAT all the time, which isn't really realistic. So if you want it to make more sense, I'd recommend not upgrading it to the SWAT's APB hack if you do the
Alright, so this is where
Pulling
traffic
people.
stops pulls into place or a
So
random
say, I
vehicle.
don't know, this guy's driving in a bus only lane. So you can turn on your
Earpiece.
sirens when you're behind them. They will sort of pull over. Sometimes they will, sometimes they stop in the middle of the road. But the problem with this is, as soon as you get out of your car, they will drive off. So if you really want them to not drive off, you can pull up in front of them. What we usually do is, well, what protocol is you tell them why you pulled them over, and then you ask for their license, their vehicle registration, and their proof of insurance. And the other problem is sometimes they will get out of their car. At which
Because
point
they're mad.
we should probably arrest them for failure to comply.
Yes, that, because I
But
always
sometimes
get
they will-
punched in the face by everyone we pull over.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah, here we go. If you got a vehicle that's in like the side of the road lane, right lane, then they will pull over to the side of the street, and the thing is though, if you get out, they will drive off, so that happens a lot. If you do want to chase them though, you can have a chase. Thing is, they will drive pretty slowly most of the time.
And they might actually stop.
A couple exceptions. If you do take out your gun and like try to shoot at them, and they notice it, they will start speeding off. But it's not exactly practical or realistic, so we don't really do that most of the time. But yeah, anyway, that's just...
We mostly just hack the vehicles and make them go forward like this, and then they'll usually just keep driving or jump out.
Or they'll bail out, actually. Yeah, most of
And
the
then
time
that's
they will
when we
bail
start
out.
at 1070, we get out of the vehicles, we chase them or tase them.
Wait,
Dispatch to
1070
See,
is
occasionally-
foot chase, right?
Suspect is wanted in connection
Yeah,
with the
1070 is a
recent
foot
disappearance of
chase.
a spouse. Detained for further
Yeah, also,
questioning.
if you want to know all the cop codes, I don't really remember a lot of them,
See,
but
look,
if you want
he'll
to
get his
know
hands
the
up,
cop codes,
and then cops
or at
arrive.
least the ones that we use the DOJ cop codes. If that's your thing, the link will be in the description for those. So if you want to have some variety, another thing that you can do, instead of doing just regular patrols, you can go to the DedSec app, and if you have a co-op partner, you can do these co-op missions. Sometimes, especially the crime hunt, sometimes there'll be certain things like hostage situations. That car, okay. Yeah, sometimes there'll be hostage situations, or there'll be like drug warehouses where you can raid. So if you want to do like SWAT raids, things like that, these missions, actually you can do them single player as well. So it's in the DedSec app and the crime hunt missions. So yeah, you can get some additional variety out of your patrol.
And you can still call cops on them while in it.
So I think that's pretty much it. We've covered all we want to cover. Yeah, so let us know what you think in the comments. If you have any ideas for future videos or whatnot, or if you want to talk to us, you can join our Discord server. The link for that will be in the description. Also, I forgot to mention this in the vehicles section, but if you want to know how to get the Chicago police car, you can do that. It's an Easter egg. We made a video showing you how to use it for free roam outside of the mission that it spawns in. So check that out as well if you want to know how to do that. But yeah, this is going to be all for us. We're probably not going to make Watch Dogs 2 video for a while, because we're going to be moving on to other things, which we will get into. Subscribe if you like our content, and we will see you in future videos, hopefully. Yeah, goodbye.